right on into the semi-pro circuit now. Things should be a little more tricky, and the AI should be a little more challenging. So, once again, the smack I was talking before should start going out the airlock. And the races should be a little more interesting. Hopefully. Oh, we're back on Aqualaris, I see that. I really like that underwater section. The little underwater tunnels are very cool. Oh boy. No! Now, the challenge is going to be whether or not I can finish a single race without wrecking my pod once. Which is going to be hard for me because I just gotta hit that boost. I gotta boost. I can't not hit the boost. Yeah, here we go. So see, now the tracks are starting to change a little bit. They're getting a little longer. Can't say I find that mini-map very useful. I mean, I guess it's nice to, like, show upcoming shortcuts and whatnot, but, like, just the dots doesn't really work for me. I think there's a button to change them. Oh. No, don't need to repair yet. That's a cool little thing there, the Republic cruiser flying overhead. This bit here, where it's like you're racing through the stands, is really, really neat. Oh boy. They make you work for some of these cooler looking tracks. And granted, this semi-pro thing is open right away, but you know. I should let me rephrase that. All of the circuits are available right away, so you can just jump into like the hard mode with a pod fresh out of the garage, I guess.
It's a new lap record.
It's working. It's working.
But it's not the same. It'll be a lot harder, obviously. And I just want to show off every track once, so you know. I'm gonna go through it very linearly. Get some airtime here. Nice landing. I have to hold that all the way through, because if I drop it, like, the pod just hits the ground hard. Even though, you know, it's technically not on the ground. But gravity is a cool mistress. And it unfortunately does affect pod racers. Cannot disobey the laws of physics, even with the force. Nice and cool. Oh, crap. Yeah, so as you can see, sometimes, even if you crash your pod, you still have a minute to, like, steer yourself in a certain direction. I don't know what good that does, but it's something. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's a key to. Yeah, there we go. There's a key to. There's a rear view camera there. I think there's another key to like shift viewpoints. I do remember that there was there were arcade machines rather actually with this game on it, and most of the time you would be defaulted to the first person view, which I thought was super neat. Let's see if I can. There we go. There we are. Now this is pod racing. Even if the perspective has some clipping going on, you can see the cables just cut off into nothing when I turn there. See? Oh boy! All right, hold on. Now I gotta reorient my focus because I was used to like having the whole thing in front of me. I'm just going full speed into these turns, and I really shouldn't be. It's not how you navigate these turns. Beep, 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 beep.
Come on, work! It's working! It's working!
Trying to keep myself in one piece here. Okay, there's also first-person view without the engine models, I guess. case you just want to, you know, watch the ground just speed by. And then there's a pullback camera, in case you need that extra. It makes the pod racer look real tiny, though. Like, in comparison to the environments, like, this particular pod racer looks real small. I'm gonna just stick to this view, because this is the view I remember most. And honestly, it's the most immersive one. Oh yeah, look at that turn. It's going sideways there. And I'm scraping the wall.
Come on, come on, come on, work! It's working! It's working!
Come on. Crap. Yep. The spinning spins. Spinning is not a good trick in this instance. All these little flat bystanders. There's that Republic Cruiser again. Holy crap, what a long race in comparison to, like, the tracks that I... Oh, no. God, I would never make it as a pod racer. The amount of times I've crashed this pod. Jedi reflexes, I do not have. My need for speed is what keeps killing me, and I'm well aware of that. Like, I'm hitting the boost at any given opportunity, even when I shouldn't be. It's too much fun. Alright, who do we got here? Wow, that cockpit does not look safe. Man, looks like you could just fly out of that. Bullseye, Navio. Oh yeah, now we're getting extra racers. Alright, so we're back on Ando Prime and Howler Gorge. Prize money is going up, so I'll be able to buy a lot of new parts soon. Crash into me, bro. Here we are. Woo. Yeah, this camera angle was definitely a much more fun idea. Oh, that was not a breakable piece of environment. Some of these things you can fly through, and they'll break, but not all of them. Like the rocks in the first track of Bantha Eve, they will, some of them will just shatter when you fly through them. I mean, obviously it'll do damage to your pod, but, you know. And now I'm getting confused between stalactites and stalagmites again. Oh, boy. Okay, good landing, good landing. I can angle myself towards that middle there. Yes. Be careful with the ice. Real narrow passageway here. This is a good track. I like this track a lot. Holy moly. Here we go. I think we're coming up on the lap thing now. The line. Start line. Got some more things to fly through first, though. There it is. Just zoom on by. It's fine. I'm managing the heat just fine. If you stop right at the last minute, the heat doesn't build up anymore. That's how that works, right? Oh, jeez. Just bouncing off the wall there. Nice bridge. Have a little bit of airtime there.
Come on, work!
I can take a minute to slow down. I don't think anyone's gonna catch up anytime soon.
It's working!
Oh boy. And turning too hard, you scrape your engines along the ground and stuff, so... Am I gonna fly right into the ravine? Oh. It looked like it for a second. And I hit the edge. I did not angle that properly. Let's get straightened out here so I don't fly into the wall, rather. More sharp turns here. Yeah, I'm gonna do those turning upgrades. Holy moly. I don't know if it's possible to, like, stat a perfect pod racer. It might be. Probably is. Almost flew off the edge there. Let's hit the emergency brake. Here we go. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Playing this game in an arcade cabinet, though, you had, like, the actual, like, throttle and everything, and the two levers that, hello, goodbye. Noisy outside today. Oh, wow, I did not thread that needle. You had the two, like, little levers that, Anakin has on his pod, so, like, it was really cool playing it on an arcade cabinet. I wish they were still around, but, you know, arcades are kind of dead at this point. I lament that very much, because, like, I have really fond memories of going to arcades, and they would be, like, an Episode 1 racer machine, or, my favorite was the Star Wars Trilogy arcade machine. I think, Sega published that one, actually. But it was, like, a rail shooter that you could go through all the movies, and you would, like I said, it was like a rail shooter kind of thing. You would just fly, like, Episode 4 was the Death Star, Episode 5 was the Battle of Hoth, Episode 6 was the speeder bike chase, and there would be bonus levels, and it was all in first person, obviously, and you would just try and shoot as many things as possible, you know, with as much accuracy as possible, and without getting hit. You know, it's an arcade game. That's what an arcade game was. And it was hard, because it was designed to eat up your tokens or your money or whatever the arcade used, but it was a really, really fun game. And if you, like, completed levels back to back in one sitting, you would get bonus levels. And some of them were like, what were some of them? Hold on, let me see who I got here. That's a really, like, polygonal one. Actually, that's not a bad pod design. That's a good pod design. That's Rats Tyrell. Yep. Alright, so Doug Derby on Malice. Oh yeah, Malice here's where the Dougs are from, I think.
You'll not find a better deal anywhere, I think, huh?
Let's take this control coupling.
What? You think you gonna beat Sebulba with that pod racer?
Let me buy one more pit droid. Alright, we're good here. But yeah, so the Trilogy Arcade. Oh, that was a perfect start. I forgot they were perfect starts. Oh yeah, that turning's much better. Hey now, hey now. Now that's Wizard Annie. Sorry. So the bonus levels in the arcade, you would get, like, you would control, like, Luke in first person, and you would have to press the button to turn on the lightsaber, and then you would have to, like, block and redirect shots to Boba Fett, or you would have to follow the motions to fight Darth Vader. And you only got so many opportunities. Like, you would have to do all the motions perfectly in order to actually clear the bonus level, and you just get bonus points for it, obviously. They were really, really cool bonus levels. And then there was another bonus level, I think, after you completed episodes 4, 5, and 6, where you would do the actual, like, attack on the Death Star 2 as, like, the final bonus level. Oh boy. What's going on here? Their screen is shaking. I think the track is exploding. But it was a really, really good game, and I played the heck out of it every opportunity I could. I miss it so much, and I'm pretty sure like you could buy a cabinet now for like thousands of dollars, or can you emulate that stuff? I mean, I might do that if it's an option. I'm pretty sure you can, but like I don't know how you would emulate an arcade cabinet game. I'm sure there's a way to do it. People found a way to emulate like everything. Sometimes even better than like the official emulation provided by developers and companies. I know that the I really messed up the engine there. Alright, we're good. Yeah, if the engine, like if you mess up one of the engines too hard, you will lose control of the pod, and eventually it'll explode on its own. Anyway, but yeah, like lately the hot topic was like the shoddy quality of like the N64 emulation on the Switch, which is a shame because N64 has a lot of good games like this one. Or I know that the PlayStation consoles had some issues between generations with emulating over-generational games. I think the PS3 had some problems with PS2 emulation, and the PS4 has some problems with PS3 emulation. Oh, that was a really short track. Which is nice for a change. Ord Ibana. What the heck is Ord Ibana? I guess your introductory cutscene, but... Again, I would let them play out if they weren't just... If you didn't have to squint to look at them. Oh, I know this planet, or these tracks. There's a lot of places to just fall off into the abyss from. And it gets especially difficult because, like, they start offering a lot of shortcuts or alternate paths. So you go for the shortcuts, and you end up just, like, if you don't do it right, you just end up careening into nothing. And aesthetically, it's really cool. I really like this, like, again, I would call it industrial. I don't think it's necessarily industrial. But, like, it's really cool. I don't even know what to call it. Like this metallic platform in the sky. Yeah, this one's pretty safe. I think it's one of the later ones that's, like, full of just, you're gonna fall off here. Yeah, like, those, the caution walls there, I think they start going away. And it's like, okay, you better make that landing and make the turn right, because otherwise you're just gonna fall off into this nebulous ether. It has to be really scary, like, falling off of somewhere on, like, a gas planet that has no solid ground. Like, do you just keep falling forever? Something I don't want to think about. I wonder what the price of living on Bespin is. Ah, set spit. I curb my language, trying to Star Wars-ify it a little bit. You know, stick with the theme. There used to be a lot of swear words in Star Wars. Old canon, I guess. I haven't really heard many in the new one. Besides, like, Dank Farrik, I guess, is the one they're trying to push. But there was, like, a whole lot of interesting words. What do we got here? Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. I like that pod. Kind of looks like an airplane. Or at least the control area does. The engines I'm not crazy about. One sandages. We are back on Mongaza. I just have to reply every time. So this looks like a combination of the speedway and the track that I ran. Oh, holy moly! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh jeez! All right. Well, definitely a lot more twists and bumps and... Oh my god, I love that N64 lighting. They just pop into view. Alright. I successfully managed to navigate the, dunes, I guess? It bounced a hell of a lot, though. Almost. What a difference a good turning ability makes. I can, like, gently ease into these turns or just tap the button instead of having to, like, slow down and really lean into it. Oh boy. Here we go. That's a turn. Hit boost and soar. I like that. Like those little jumps. I can see that my my parts are starting to take a little bit of wear because my top speed wasn't quite hitting what it used to in the other races. I have to, like, check the status of those parts. It was, like, easily pushing 800 before, now I'm, like, barely reaching 750 with the boost up. Bounce all over these little bumps. Right through them. This is another long one, huh? Good thing pod racers move at, like, insane speeds. Can you imagine how long this race would take with, like, a normal car or something? What is the... I need to look at the lap time when I get over there now. Oh man, something about these turns, like, makes me kind of dizzy when they get really sharp, but I really like it. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Boy. Sharp one. Came into that a little fast. Really fast. Over a nice boiling pit of lava. You know, just to spice your pod race up. Alright, here we are coming up on the start line. Forgetting about this part. That crane thing.
It's a new lap record.
2 minutes, 4 seconds for that lap. That's really long. Oh. Almost turned a little too sharply there. Just gonna... kick it. Whoa! No good. Not a good bounce there. I almost turned the wrong way. My eyes were starting to go cross. How fast everything was moving. For a second.
Come on, work!
Oh yeah, overheating does damage your components. I forgot about that.
It's working! It's working!
That's just common sense. But still, I really like to push the limit here. Real close to the lava here. There we go. Let's turn again. Then, oh, turned a little too early. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's lemons in space, right? What will they... Is there like a equivalent saying? I wonder. I really do wonder. These are the mysteries of the Force. Are there space lemons? Probably are. I'm not as polished on my Star Wars, like, trivia as I used to be. There was a period in my life where I was just, like, able to just spit out random facts or trivia about the setting. Nowadays, not so much. Baru Coast. Ava Key. Alright, let's take a look at these parts. How are they doing? Oh. And the game just crashed. Actually, it was kind of lucky that it crashed, because I realized that there's a display settings thing. I did change the display settings. I don't know if it's gonna help. The cutscenes, like when I booted up the game, still look a little smushed. Alright, now I can't go back. Why can't I go back? My cursor is not... There it is. I can't go back. Oh, there we go. Woo! We're bugging out everywhere. Alright, so everything's in tip-top shape for now.
Ah, welcome to Watto's shop, huh? Take a look around.
Get some more
I got
acceleration.
everything.
Yeah, so the display settings did not affect the cutscenes at all, so unfortunately...
The current record holders for this.
Get out of my face. This is another really cool looking planet. Oh boy. I don't know what I expected. This is a, like... Apparently, it's got sandy beaches, too. And ruins. Nice Moai statues. What would you call this kind of environment? Because it goes from, like... God, oh, jeez. Yeah, these turns are tight. These turns are real tight. I need to slow down. At least for a pod racer. You have a lot of greenery here. And then there's mountains and stuff. Yeah, this is not a track that I'm going to be able to get a lot of boost time in, I can tell. Jeez.
No!
Yep, I crashed right into that wall. Screw you, bird. Laugh at me. But yeah, like, I like the overgrowth on the tracks. I like the architecture. There's a Trade Federation lander. What it's doing here, I don't know. I like the kind of, like... I like the coloration of the architecture. There's something about it. Like that white in comparison to the green overgrowth. It's very cool looking. Now we go back into like the... Oh jeez, I really let myself drop there. Like this mountain pass onto this tropical looking beach. Is that a volcano? It's a volcano. This is probably one of the more like varied environments in the game. Like I said, this is one of my favorite planets in this game because it's so varied. And it's got real nice, like, well, parts of it has really nice aesthetic. I wish this was a planet that was explored more often, but outside of this game, I don't think there's a lot of, if any, like, mention of it. A shame. Ah, there's that corner again. Not even a corner, like that turn. Make up some speed here. Bumping against the wall there. There's a real, like, hairpin turn. There we go.
It's a new planet record.
You can hear the other racers down below. Some of them are just getting back to the line now. See if I can keep my air time here. Oh yeah, barely, but I hit that wall pretty hard.
Come on, come on, work! It's working! It's working!
Is there anything over here? Just by chance. Oh yeah, if you hit the water, it slows you down big time. But it looks cool. Alright, more hairpins, more hairpins. Let's kill the engines here. Oh, okay, rolling does not do anything. A little bit of... No. Is there any benefit to doing these turns? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that was a bad time to boost. Just realized my camera perspective changed. I don't know when that happened.
Come on, come on, come on, work! It's working! It's working!
Engines in shape. Almost there. And the last hairpin. Oh, that was nice.
I won! I won!
Huh. That's an interesting looking pod. As far as where, like, the cockpit placement is. Bumpy's Breakers. Arc Bumpy Roos. I don't think I have enough truguts for another upgrade right now.
Yeah! Watch out, it's
Trying to get better at those perfect starts. You know, for what game there's left, there is left, I should say. I can't speak English. Barely. Oh, I remember this track now. There's a lot of these open spaces. Yikes. know if you can fall off the edges, though. I think you can. Okay, here's a hairpin. Yeah, there's a lot of turns on this one. Am I gonna hit that wall? Nope. And another sharp turn. Yeah, there's a lower path there, I think. Which I completely just missed, but, you know. I'll try and get it on the next pass. It's fine, it's fine. Another ramp, which means I'm gonna hit the air, and I'm gonna hit the wall. In my excitement, I destroyed myself. Or are these sliding doors? Ah, just two. Going to like this scrapyard looking area. I don't really know what this area is. I really wish I had like a flight stick or something to play this with. I mean, I feel like it would be so much more fun, like actually controlling the throttle and everything. I really miss the arcade cabinet. Oh, yeah, that was a really sharp turn. I went way too fast into that. I would kill to have a chance to play on one of those arcade cabinets again. They were so much fun. I mean, I know a lot of it is like nostalgia goggles, right? But I don't know. I just think that they were like really unique experiences. Nowadays, it's like there's not really anything like that. Everything is at home, which is fine, but it was something about going to an arcade and like hanging out with your friends and stuff like that, or even just going by yourself. I mean, I'll be real. A lot of the times I went to an arcade, it was by myself. But like, just the whole atmosphere, it was something different. It's probably just a product of the times, though. Let's try this lower path now.
It's working!
I mean, if anyone knows of any arcades that still, like, operate and are still, like, you know, populated. Oh my god, the camera's shaking! That still operate and are still populated. I mean, I'd love to know. I know that Dave & Buster's is a thing. But I mean, I've been there, it's okay. But something about it just isn't the same, you know what I mean? Some people probably don't know what I mean. Some people are like, what are you talking about? It's the exact same thing. I don't know. I'm an ancient relic at the ripe old age of 26. I do feel like there's been a lot of change in the past, like, 2 decades, though. Like, we've advanced so much, technologically speaking. I mean, alright, I know this is a weird tangent to get on, but, like, wow, I really need to hit the brakes there. Yeah, this is a weird tangent to get on, but, like, I feel like we've gone from, like, you know, these crude 3D games in, like, the 90s, early aughts, to, like, these super realistic looking, photorealistic, or sometimes even just really well stylized, like, games now in, like, 2022. Like, games have gotten a lot better looking within, like, a couple decades, and our technology has become a lot more sophisticated, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for innovation, I'm all for advancement. Like, I really think some of our stuff is neat. Like, the VR stuff is pretty neat. If I could play this in VR, I think I'd be, like, so complete.
Come on, come on, come on.
But I also, like, miss the simplicity of some of those... of that era, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a boomer. I'm sounding like a boomer. Even though I'm not old enough to be one. And yeah, I know I'm weird talking about this while I'm racing a friggin' pod racer, but just what comes to mind at the moment. Like, can't exactly slow down and think about fun Star Wars facts. The game reflects my mental state right now. My mind is going a mile a minute as I try to keep up with the walls that I hit, with the fast speed of the game. So I'm kind of just spitting out whatever comes to mind. Although I do try and keep it somewhat related. And the N64 was a good console. Had a lot of really good games on there. Some of my favorites of all time, like Majora's Mask. Oh man. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I haven't played the 3DS remaster. And I don't think I will. Just because I have such a fondness for the original. But anyway. You know what else was on the N64? Shadows of the Empire. Which is, like, one of the biggest Star Wars games in the, in the history of Star Wars games, obviously. Like, it had a really big impact. I mean, Dash Rendar and the Outrider, the YT-2400, became fan favorites. The Battle of Hoth level,
The fastest pod racer
was
in
the entire inspiration for the Rogue Squadron series of games. Like, they wanted to do more of that, Factor 5 did, I believe. That was a very influential game, that's the word I'm looking for. And I need to play that at some point. Oh dude, his face is so flat. Alright, so that's another circuit down. We've got 2 more circuits to go. Oh yeah, you have to unlock the races by winning. That's how it works. You actually have to unlock the individual races by winning the circuits. Now let's go to the junkyard.
Look around!